And hi again, everybody. Jim Stevens back with you, joined by Brad Lorene as we bring you the marquee event of this weekend as it's time for the Moneyball Doubles Final. $1,500 for first, $900 for second. It's Robert Mares, Dan Barber on the left. It is Adrian Zamora, James Castillo on the right. Brad, these two played last night in what really was a great match.
That was exciting, actually. It was a heck of a match, and unfortunately the fifth game kind of got one-sided, but boy, up to that point it was filled full of all kinds of different things that were going on that just represent just how great these guys really are.
Referee for the match, Dan Tybal, and we're going to talk about it already. There was a little bit of controversy last night. Now we've brought in Don Caesar, one of the, there you see Don over there in the red shirts, one of the men behind Moneyball. He's going to time. Dan Tybal is going to officiate, and it's 1-0. You're in the first game in favor of Mares and Barber. Nice pass there. And you mentioned Rishab Singhane watching out there. Rishab has come on board as a contributor, as a partner in what we're doing, and we like to thank him, and he's going to be providing content moving forward, and thanks for all that he's bringing to the InsideFoos TV product.
He's been able to help us organize our business aspects and kind of hone in on some of the things that InsideFoos TV will be doing for the future.
Yeah, and looking forward here in about 4 weeks, we're going to have a full crew in Las Vegas. Clay Toomey, who everybody loves, is a statistician, is a player, and is just an all-around guy. But he'll be there to do the stats and also contribute to the InsideFoos TV product. Looking forward to that. So both of those guys who are significant members of the InsideFoos TV team, thanks to both of you. Looking forward to working with both of you and taking this to where we really believe it can go.
Well, it will go. This is, you've got the talent, Jim, that we just don't see out there anywhere. And it's fantastic to be able to work with you. Even though I'm underpaid and underloved, of course.
Oh, we love you.
That's cheap.
Here's Zamora. It's 2-1 here in the first game. Favor of Mares and Barber, and they won the winner's bracket, so of course Zamora and Castillo must come back and win 2 consecutive best 3 out of 5s to come back and win the Moneyball title. $1,500 for first, $900 for second. And it's that kind of money that really draws these big guys in. Of course, they also love competition. They don't want to travel all the way down to the Sunshine State this weekend, and so they're up here in Oregon. And what's the official name of Oregon? It's the
Beaver State.
The Beaver State, of course. Yes. It is. Yeah. Tied up at 2 here in game number 1. But thanks so much to our FDAS Security Systems, Darren Bowen, and his involvement with what we're doing, as Mara is able to fire that one home to make it 3-2. In 3 weeks, I'll be up in New York, Brad, for the New York State Junior Championships.
You have been looking forward to that for a long time.
I have.
This is really going to give a whole different look and feel. We got a timeout there by Robert.
3-2 lead early on here for Robert Mares and Dan Barber. Three-two lead early on here for Robert Mares and Dan Barber. Here's Adrian Zamora, looking to even it up at 3 here in game number 1. Picked up here by Mares. Shot attempt near side, blocked and taken away by Castillo. That's a big block there for James, who is just so consistent and solid in that goalie position. Yeah, and that one up into the air and off the table.
Ready.
Still 3-2 here in the first game. Barber setting it up dead center, trying to bring it down the middle, blocked by Castillo. The rebound scooped up by Mares. Robert walks it. Trying to come near side, able to squeeze it in just between the man and the corner of the goal. It's 4-2.
Yes, sir.
It's such a pleasure to have two of maybe the 10 best American players of all time here on display on table number one, in Robert Mares and Adrian Zamora, two Hall of Famers. Two easy, obvious Hall of Famers. And a chance here for Robbie to put away game number one as he sets it up and strokes it home. So strong opening game performance from Robert Mares and Dan Barber. And they lead 1-0.
Ready? Yes, sir.
Here we go. Second game underway. Mares and Barber leading Adrian Zamora and James Castillo. 1-0. And Zamora will set it up against Barber. Shot attempt blocked by Dan. Comes back to Zamora. $1,500 for first, folks. Nice payday. And we're going to get a switch early on here as Zamora will move back. Castillo will move forward. Pass along the wall by Mares. He's been pretty much unstoppable so far. Robbie fires it home against Zamora. It's 1-1.
Ready? Yes.
They got to find a way to keep it away from Mares, keep him out of the goal. He has been sensational so far. You can hear it in talking. You can hear the energy. You can hear how much he wants it. And when you're playing for $1,500, you understand that. And there's Zamora with authority, stroking it home.
Ready?
Getting the switch. And here's Zamora back there at goal. Adrian's pull kick and goes towards Barber's goal, and Dan able to pick it up, and he'll bring it across and set it up dead center. Look at the straights, look at the pass, and look at Castillo steal it. Let's see if James is going to call timeout. Yes, he is. Bring Zamora back into the forward position.
One for you, we got two? Yeah, you guys got both. You guys got one. 10 seconds. Ready?
Adrian Zamora will put the ball back into play. Looking to increase its team's lead here in game number 2. Zamora from pull shot position, shooting against Dan Barber. And he fires it home. It's 3-1. Nice response here in this second game from Adrian Zamora and James Castillo. And again, the switch. They have one left. They're going to use it and bring Zamora back to forward. So they've used both timeouts. It has been. You see Dan Barber moving forward. Adrian Zamora moving back to the forward position. So if Adrian does get a possession on the 3-rod, it'll be Mares defending. Right now it's Barber defending Adrian on the 5. Adrian hovers over the ball, brushes it down. A chance to go up 4-1 here. As Zamora and Castillo have certainly answered the challenge after that first game win by Mares and Barber. However, it's Mares who is one of the great goalies ever, of course. Able to take that one away. Shot attempt by Robbie. Comes back to him. That one back towards Castillo's goal. But not much gets through James. You got to hit good shots to score on James Castillo. He's going to keep the cheap stuff out. And a lot of the expensive stuff as well. Shot down the middle by Mares. Rebound grabbed nicely by Zamora on the 3-rod. It's the Moneyball final here in Portland, Oregon on March 1st, 2020. Zamora opened a march right through the defense of Mares, but Robbie able to block it and send it back the other way towards Castillo. And that one makes it 4-1.
Good flippy big shot. Yeah, almost. Ready, guys? Ready.
Shot attempt blocked by Castillo. Picked up here by Mares. For his second game win, Adrian Zamora. Shot attempt blocked and taken away by Barber. And there's Zamora setting it up, stroking it home. We're tied at 1 game apiece. Game number 3 underway with Robert Mares putting the ball into play. Try to pass it along the wall, and Adrian Zamora starting in the goalie position. Grabs the rebound, sends it up the table to Castillo. Let's see if they'll use one here or let James shoot it. Certainly a very good 3-rod, but there's Barber to knock it down and take it away. And you know that was the plan before this game even started, to make the pass and then allow Castillo to take the shot. That one up the table by Barber, grabbed on the 3-rod by Robert Mares, who will set it up looking to strike first here in game number 3. Robert fires it home far side.
Hey, you know, when we say, hey, good pass, thanks, you can I'll try to start a clock fresh on that. Yeah, that I won't do it anymore. That was an awesome pass. I can help myself. Doing those, I'm keeping my shit. All right, ready? Ready.
1-0 lead here in game number 3 for Robert Mares and Dan Barber. It's the final of Moneyball. The 9th edition of this outstanding tournament here in the Pacific Northwest, where there's just so much foosball history. And one of these two teams hoping to make some history here tonight and win $1,500 for their efforts. Barber try to bank that one off the outside wall, does clear it. It's picked up by his partner, Robert Mares, who sets it up and strokes it home. Boy, Mares just playing so well in that forward position. Yes, Mares and Barber, who came out with the first salvo, winning that first game, and then back comes Zamora and Castillo with a strong second game effort as they send Mares and Barber into the corner, and then Mares and Barber get out of that corner and come fighting right back, and they're up 2-0 here in the third. It's going back and forth in this heavyweight battle here on deal number 1. Boxing analogies are so easy to use, you know? Big purse at stake. And there's Castillo to make the block and take it away from Mares. And Castillo able to stroke it home. Big time pull shot from goal by Sparky to make it 2-1. And we're going to call timeout.
Thank you. Thank you. Ready, guys? Ready.
Robert Mares will put the ball back into play. 2-1 lead here in the third game, tied up at a game apiece. Picked up on the 5 by Zamora. Adrian tried to go along the wall, blocked by Mares, who is really hustling defensively. Adrian able to brush this one through. They'll set it up, looking to tie it up here in the third game. Zamora Try to go inside, blocked, and then saved nicely by Dan Barber. Dan tried to bring it across with a pull shot and pays for it as Zamora makes the block and it popcorns into the goal. We are tied up at 2.
Ready.
And taken away here by Zamora. Of course, Adrian and James must win this first set to take it to a second and final set. Mara's able to pick it up. Tied at a game apiece, tied at 2 goals apiece. The match last night was a close one until the 5th game. And Mars kind of took over. Robert shot attempt blocked and taken away by Castillo. And that one up the table and in. It's 3-2.
Ready.
There comes Maris.
Ready.
Tied at 3. Zamora. We'll call timeout. Ball put back into play by Adrian Zamora, who will shoot for the lead. Zamora. Strokes it home. Not the best execution. Adrian a little disappointed. It did cut back, but it has given his team a 4-3 lead. Thank you for the comments out there. And, beautiful pass here by Barber. Mares walks it. And fires it home near side.
Thank you, sir.
It's 4-4. Boy, what a match here on table number 1. The quality of play just so high. These 2 forwards are just so good. And, of course, 2 Hall of Famers here at Moneyball 2020. It's 4-4 here in the third, even up at a game apiece as Zamora looks to get a possession, try to brush it up, knocked down, almost stolen away by Mares. It is picked up by Castillo. James setting it up on that far goal line. He scored, I believe, 2 in this game so far. Tried to bring that one across with a shot attempt. Rebound grabbed on the 5 by Mares. Robert has played in so many big matches and been in so many huge situations, both here in this country and, of course, internationally. A man who has played on all 10 United States World Cup teams. And that one up the table and in for Castillo, who I believe picked up 3 in that game from goal. It's 2-1.
Discover more at InsideFoos.com.